Guys, welcome back to my channel. So it feels like it's been ages since I filmed a video, so I feel like I kind of owe you guys an explanation. It's been just crazy busy. Patrick just had knee surgery. He got taken out by a girl at soccer. Yes, a girl. And he tore his ACL and meniscus, so he had to have ACL and meniscus surgery. So that's been taking up a lot of my time. I've been trying to get him better, and then also dealing with all the kids. I have 2 kids and Patrick has 2 kids. We have his kids half of the time, so sometimes we have like just a house full. It's been super stressful at work. We have a lot of changes going on. And so it's just been kind of crazy. I have so many videos lined up for you guys that I want to film. I'm going to try to get a few of those done today, but right now this video is going to be my favorites, and there have been a few things that have stood out to me this month, so I'm super excited to share those with you guys, and I'm excited to film today. So thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start with my skin products. And the first product is this Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. This is for oily and acne prone skin, so it might not be so great for dry skin, but I do tend to have like more oily acne prone skin, and this is really great. It's basically your green mask. It's kind of absorbs all of your oils. The one thing that I love, or the 2 things that I love about this product, is that it has sulfur in it, and it also has kaolin clay, which are both amazing. They have amazing benefits for your skin. Kaolin clay is really good for evening out your skin tone, and most or a lot of masks have kaolin clay in it. Even a lot of makeups have it, because it really does even out your skin tone, gets rid of the redness, that sort of thing. Sulfur is really great for your skin because it has antibacterial properties, and overall it's really good for your skin. One product that I used to use from the Proactive line, it's like their mask and like spot treatment. That, like, one of the main ingredients was sulfur, and I really like that. It really clears up your skin, and one of the not so great things about it is that it kind of makes your skin smell like sulfur for a few days. So even if you wash your face, it really soaks into your skin and like cleans it from the inside out almost, I feel like. So that's kind of one of the downfalls, but it's super great for your skin, and I just use this every couple of days. When I notice, like, if I notice a breakout coming on, I'll put it like in that general area. I use just a tiny bit, and it just works really great. So I've been loving that a lot. The moisturizer that I've been using is the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. I love all CeraVe products. There hasn't been a CeraVe product that I haven't liked, and this one's really great because it doesn't feel like greasy or anything like that. It just feels like a lotion, and I use this one at night because it doesn't have any sunscreen. I put it on, it absorbs right into my skin, and the next morning when I wake up, my skin feels so supple and emollient and moisturized, and you wouldn't think that it would do that to your skin, but because it has hyaluronic acid in it, it helps your skin to absorb a lot more moisture than it would on its own. So it's just really good. It's a little bit more spendy than your average like drugstore moisturizer, but I think it's definitely worth it, especially for anti-aging. Moisturizing is like the key to anti-aging, in my opinion. Keeping your skin really moisturized is going to help a lot with that. I'm 35, so I'm like such a believer in moisturizing. Moisturize, because I notice when my skin gets more dry, like, I can start seeing more of those fine lines, so I start packing on the moisturizer. So this one's awesome, and I've just noticed that I have all of these swatches on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those off. Okay, next, the eye creams I've been using. I talked about these, I think, in a haul. These are the Bobbi Brown eye creams. This one is the extra eye repair cream and the hydrating eye cream. I'll talk about this one first. This one is super emollient, super moisturizing. I use this one at night. It's just super thick, super creamy. Like, you put this on and it is not going anywhere. The one thing I don't like about this though is if I get it close to my eyes, it burns like crazy. So I kind of try to apply it down here, like toward the top of my cheekbone, and just kind of let it work its way in on its own, because if I get it too close to my eyes, it just burns. I mean, once my eyes water and it gets it out, it's fine, but I do not like that. And it might just be because I have sensitive eyes, I don't know, but it does work really great for moisturizing. And I do notice that my eyes are a lot more, or the skin underneath my eyes have been a lot more hydrated. And then this one is the hydrating eye cream, which I use in the daytime, and it's not as emollient, and it works great for underneath my makeup. I don't notice it like causing any issues with my concealer or anything like that. This one doesn't burn my eyes, so it's okay if I get it, you know, super close to my lash line, it's fine. So I've been loving these though. I have been noticing like a difference. I can see that like the fine lines are not as noticeable as they were, and I just feel good about doing that, because I haven't been one of those people that have always applied eye cream. It's just a new thing for me, so those have been working really great. Okay, next for, let's see, I think I'll go ahead and talk about my foundation. So the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, amazing. I don't know why I stopped using this, honestly. I think it's because the colors that I had just weren't matching my skin, which is the crazy thing, because when I just went out to get this, I was like on a hunt for like my perfect color. I know the color that I wear in the summertime, and that's tawny, but when I get a little bit lighter and I'm not as dark, or I don't self tan as much, it's hard to find a shade. This one is perfect. It's called Sand 1W2. But the crazy thing is that I got home and I was like, I already have that shade. What is different about this? But the numbers are backwards. The one I have that I just bought is 1W2 Sand, and the one that I had before is 2W1 Sand. So I'm not sure why they're different. This one's definitely a lot more pink and this one's more yellow. So I don't know if this is old. It looks a little bit different. I don't know if they've reformulated it or if this has just had a chance to oxidize. I'm not exactly sure. But I think I'm just going to get rid of this one because it just might be old or something. I'm not sure. But it is amazing. I'm wearing this today, and every time I wear it, I'm just like, wow, like my skin is so flawless. I use it with a makeup sponge. This is super dirty right now, but if you apply it in just the right amount, it looks so good. Like this can look cakey if you apply too much, but if you just apply the right amount with a sponge, it just looks amazing. So I've been loving that a ton. The highlighter that I've been using, not really a highlighter, but this is something that I've been reaching for a lot, and probably because I've been so tired and so stressed out lately, but this is a product that I know is going to just like warm my face up and make me look more alive. And I know this is called Warmed. It's from MAC. I don't know if they still have this or not. It's just something that I have that I always reach for when I want to warm up my skin, and it just adds life to my skin. I don't know. It's just one of those products that I always know that it's going to look good. I always know it's going to just add a little bit of warmth if I'm feeling like tired that day, or just if I'm like my self tanner is wearing off, like I can put this on and know that it's going to look good. So it just has like bronzy and gold swirls in it. It's so pretty. I don't know if it'll come off as a swatch. It looks kind of orangey, but there's just something about it that just looks so pretty. And okay, the concealers that I've been using, these are awesome. These are the LA Girl Pro Concealers, and I use these for like highlighting and contouring, and I've been asked, are these comparable to the MAC Pro Longwear concealers? And I wouldn't say that they have like the same kind of coverage. And I don't really use those necessarily as I would like a concealer. Like I'm not trying to cover up something. These are basically just to highlight and contour. So they have a very like thin consistency, but they do cover and they dry to like a matte finish, so you don't really need to set them with a powder. They're just really great for doing that, just like the highlighting and the contouring. And like I said, there's not necessarily a lot of coverage, but they're just really great, especially for the price. I think they were like a couple dollars. Definitely worth trying out and playing around with them if you haven't picked these up. I have a bunch of them and I'm gonna order a bunch more, so definitely worth giving these a try. I think they're really, really awesome. Okay, for highlighter, I've been using this Stila Kitten, and well, not really for highlighter. I've been using this a lot for like just on my lid when I want like a really natural look, or in my inner corner. And I've been using this a ton like as my cheek highlighter. So I'll use this brush, which is another one of my favorites this month, and this is the Sedona Lace FB1. Awesome fan brush. But I've had this in my collection for like 4 or 5 years since I started watching YouTube, and I came across it when I was like cleaning out my makeup. And how can I just not use this color? It's so beautiful. It's like a really pale peachy shade. It has like silver, and almost looks like there's silver and just really pale gold. So pretty. So I've just been using it a ton, and I kind of just dab my brush in and use it as my highlighter. This brush is awesome. I'm not one to, I've never like used a fan brush for my highlighter. I always use these like duo fiber brushes and just kind of apply it that way. But this is awesome, like perfect. It applies like the perfect amount. Like I'm really impressed with this Sedona Lace brush. Or I've never been on like the fan brush thing. I don't know why. I've just never reached for that for my highlight, but definitely there's a reason that they make these, because they just apply your highlighter perfectly. And I've also been using this for like applying my contour, and then also like my lighter powder to set my concealer, like with my Shade and Light palette. I've been using this to set like my under eye concealer just with the lighter powder, and then going in with the darker shade and contouring with it. And this brush is awesome. Okay, last thing I think is the perfume, and this is the Jimmy Choo perfume. And while Patrick was in surgery, I had like a lot of time to kill, so I went over to the Clackamas Town Center where they have like the big Sephora. The Sephora near me is just the JCPenney Sephora, which has like pretty much nothing. So I was like in heaven over there at that Sephora, and I just came across this perfume, and it just smelled so good. It's so like fall. It's such like a deep kind of like almost a masculine scent, but it has like undertones of it's like the undertone is very feminine. It's really hard to explain. And when I first got it, I was almost like, I almost wanted to return it, but it smells so good with my chemistry and my skin. Like sometimes perfumes like smell really good, and then you put them on yourself and they don't smell very good at all. And sometimes, you know, just the way that perfumes mix with your own chemistry, it really does make a difference. So I decided to keep it. It does, the more that I wear it, the more that I really like it. It smells so good. And another one that I was testing out when I was over there was the YSL Opium. That's another one of those really deep, dark, not dark, it kind of reminds me of that, and they say like the main notes in that are coffee, which is just really good. So I think I want to get that one next. I'm just really loving these like really deep scents. So okay, so that is it for my favorites. I hope you guys are all having a happy November, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.